Hey, welcome back. So this is episode 11 of the Let's Play series. So it's been about 2 days on this game, and we have been attacked 12 times, and we failed every time miserably. And we got one gem out of it, which is okay. But we definitely need to work on our defenses. So we will not attack the Iceman. And we got 11th place in the Silver League. Again, we got one gem out of there. So the game is now giving us a discounted gem sale price, which yeah, they're taking pity on us. We don't want those. We have no gold because we got raided and we lost every gold we had. So we're down to 946 gold. We have everything upgraded though, which is nice. Hammer Strike's level 7. Upgraded our Knight to level 6. Let's see if he... Knight is maxed out. Upgraded our wave, so we'll add more troops there to help our defenses. Archer for good measure. Like I said, we don't have any money right now, so we're going to collect our farms and our taverns. So we should have just unlocked the... Oh, we just unlocked the blockade. So we still don't have the gargoyle tower yet, which is unfortunate because that's one of the best towers in the game. So we need to get 600,000 to upgrade our throne room. So that needs to be our next goal. I believe our hammer strike is maxed. So the next thing we need to upgrade is our firestorm, probably. Yeah. So 125,000 for that. And then we just did unlock the sword rain too, which is great. 75,000 for that. So the defense needs a lot of work, and let's see. This is a pretty bad defense. We haven't won a battle in 13 fights. Everything is pretty much level 1, 2. We really haven't done defense yet, so it's not surprising that we've lost every fight. But it's helping us because we're going down in trophies, which is going to make our raids easier. We're going to find more gold faster. So here's a pretty decent one for 38,000. We'll just go and skip and see what we can find. Another easy one, 32. There's a little bit harder one for 50,000. We'll go ahead and attack this one. So I'll do a two-part episode here. We need to get at least probably 200, 300,000 in gold. So we'll start our quest right now for 300,000 in gold or so. We don't have that much farms. We definitely need to collect our farms more often. I haven't been logging on when I haven't been, recording, which would have definitely saved us a lot of time and effort. Because now we're going to have to buy the food with the gems. So if you just log on every few hours, collect your farms, and then, sit on your food until it's all filled, you can do a lot of raids in a row, and you can collect a lot of gold that way. And that'll help you get all your big updates. So that's something I'm going to start doing, so you won't be seeing me get attacked by 14 people anymore, because I'll be logging on periodically and collecting the farms. You can see this is a very offensive game. People are attacking you constantly over and over and over. As I said, it's only been, maybe a day and a few hours, and we got attacked 14 times, which is pretty crazy. And you can win a lot of gems on defense if you actually have a good defense. There was talk of one of the top, 10 players winning nearly 1,500 gems in a day or two of getting attacked just on defenses. So very easy, 49,000, 59 medals. So we should be back down into the, oh, they're giving us a constellation package here. So a worker, field treasure, and 3-day gold shield. So we don't want that. We don't need that at all. We're not going to really try and spend any more money. No, not now. So we are back down in the Bronze League. We'll probably be able to get first or second place on this one just because we're going to do a lot of raids. And this guy, really easy, 43,000. He's only got like 2 towers. So you just, you're going to pick off the little weak guys. So I keep forgetting to equip my my new spell. Still just using the poison spell, which is fine. But the sword rain is a lot better. It has a longer range. And it does about the same amount of damage, but it has a huge range. And that range allows you to kill pyromancers and frosters most of the time in about 1 hit. The frosters for sure, but the pyromancers, depending on what level they leveled the pyromancers up to, it could take 1 or 2 spells to kill, which is really annoying. If they take 2 spells, they do so much more damage. That's why you want to get your sword rain leveled up as soon as possible so you can kill all the pyromancers in 1 hit. Let's see. We might be able to upgrade. So 125 and 75. We can upgrade the sword rain. So we'll start that. I'm actually going to go look in here, try and conserve some gold, and maybe they'll have a lot of gold. Very little. See, he's only at 615 trophies. This one has quite a bit, 41, and he's giving out 81 metal or 89 medals. This is me. So if you click on yourself, you can test your own defense. Getting very low medal count. There doesn't seem to be anything in there. But you can see the guy in first, he is 615 trophies, so that means he's been losing like on purpose to get that low in the trophy count. And yeah, you have to be really, really bad to get down in the 600s. Go ahead and look, and there we go. There's a really nice one, 113,000. So this will definitely help. So now we've stolen about 70,000, 80,000, and now this is going to put us to almost 200,000 here. You can see how quick that was. That was only a few minutes. We've just been recording for 8 minutes total now. So in 8 minutes, we're going to be able to steal 200,000 gold. Well, okay, it may take about 10 minutes because you have to kill this guy's base. But it's still very, very quick to get 200,000 in gold. Unfortunately, I think we're going to be running out of food after this fight. So we'll have to use our gems to buy some more food. And actually, I forgot I should be taking out the water tower because it does a lot of damage to the knights. I'm used to the other game where a couple hits and that thing is dead. So at this stage, you got to use your hero to take out the spikes and take out the water tower so that your knights can just run rampant. Really shouldn't have any issues at all raiding once you figure out the controls and how to move your hero. The other thing you got to be careful about is on the iPhones and the Androids. you got to be careful about using the scrolls accidentally, because the screen is fairly small. On the iPad, you don't really have that problem of running into the scrolls accidentally by clicking on them, because there's a huge screen. So just be careful about accidentally clicking on the scrolls when you don't need them, because they'll waste your gems. Oh, we actually have a little bit more food than I expected. So we can go ahead. We're going to skip those, So we'll look for another big one that's going to give us 70,000 or so. And unfortunately, we're having trouble finding another big raid, which is going to cost us a few thousand, because every time we click, it's 500. So we're going to be burning through quite a bit of gold. We should just take a 40,000 or so. You see, this is about middle of the day when a lot of people have been on, so the loot is a little bit worse. You definitely want to try to raid in the morning. We'll go ahead and do this just for the sake of saving our gold, because we probably did just waste 20,000 or so searching. And that's why it's also better just to search through the leaderboards. But one of the things that's really cool about this game is the search feature. The next button goes extremely quick. So if you want to find another match, I mean, we burned through like 30 or so people right there in about 30 seconds. That button goes really, really quick, and you can look for different opponents' bases really, really quick. It's something I definitely love. It's a huge improvement over Clash of Clans Next, where it has to load and think, and then takes a whole minute or two to find a new base. So that's definitely a big improvement. On the bad side, though, is you keep clicking looking for a good base, and then by the time you find one, you're going to end up spending, 30 or 40,000 in gold just to find that good base, because it's so easy to click through all those crappy bases. So you got to really pick a sweet spot. If you're seeing typically 30s and 40s, 30 and 40,000 of gold, just stay in that range and just like, okay, I'll take 30s or 40s and be happy with them. You can't always find 75,000, 100,000 gold raids. So, like they say, beggars can't be choosers. So that probably puts us to about 200 and something, almost. Yep. See, we're 172. You can click the button, see what they'll pop up, and see, magically we get a 61,000 right there. So I'm going to do this real quick. Don't have much time, so the video might cut out at the end. And this one's going to be a lot harder because he has Frosters, and I forgot to take the Sword Rain spell. So I need to kill the barricade and then get over to the Frosters. Thankfully, the Frosters aren't that strong. The Pyromancers, the fire ones, are really, really powerful. And those are the ones, when you start seeing those, you know you're up against stronger opponents. The Frosters, they do a little bit of damage, and they slow down your troops with the ice. It's nothing that deadly. They do like 40 or 50 points of damage. So they do about 20% of your unit's life, which isn't much. All the other units, like the Paladin, will do 100 and something damage. The Knight will do 100 and something damage. They'll do a lot of damage to your troops. The Froster is more just an inconvenience, and they slow them down. So it also bunches them up so that they can get attacked by cannons. So if you have Frosters and cannons, that's a fairly good strategy at this level. Other than that, Frosters aren't good for pretty much anything. Frosters kind of suck. I would not upgrade them. And so we're going to end up beating the base. And there we go. And then that's going to conclude the video. So we're going to get our almost 60,000 in gold, 57,000, 4 cups, 55 medals, and that will be it. And then I'll do part 2 in just a few minutes.